Hey, what's going on? So here is another dehumidifier. This is another one I picked up off the curb. This is a Frigidaire. This is a fairly new one, I think. And I have already run this one, so I know it works. And here's the label. It's from 2013. It's not that new. It's 8 years old. It's a 50 pint. So this has the hose connector. I got the cap for it, which is good. Yeah, this one I totally cleaned out. It's pretty spotless in there. Unfortunately, this is another one that you can't. It's very difficult to take this cover off, so we're not going to be able to look at the coil. I don't feel like disassembling the whole thing again. I really don't like that. They should make these covers come off easier. Alright, this shows the humidity. It's at 75. Alright, set at 35. It's pretty humid here today, so it could be 75. Here's low speed fan. And the rest of it's just the usual stuff. The 75 might change as it runs. This does have a handle on the top. And it's got wheels on the bottom. I don't hear the compressor on. And this is another fairly quiet unit. Or maybe the compressor is on. Oh, there it is. It just clicked on. I was listening for it and it just clicked on. All right. So yeah, I don't know why they can't do that. Just make it so this cover pulls off. That way you can look at the coil. If there's dust on it, you can clean the dust off it. I don't know, but this thing you gotta, like disassemble the whole case. All right, we're gonna let this run for a minute, and I'll come back. All right, I've had it running almost 10 minutes now. Just started to drip water. Noticed another problem with it though. The timer button keeps going on and off by itself. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, see, comes back on. This is why you test things thoroughly before you bother cleaning it. Oh, great. That's weird. Turn it off and then it comes back on by itself. See? Alright, so there you go. It is working, but something wrong with it. Alright, so I don't know. I'm going to have to take that control panel off, and I don't know, I'll shoot some cleaner in there and see if that does anything. Alright, so I dug into this Frigidaire dehumidifier. It's not fun getting this apart, let me tell you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 plastic pieces, 5 plastic pieces that you gotta take apart, and they all got little tabs, and it's really, it sucks. And I broke 2 of these tabs off of this piece at the top, there and there. There's only one left. You know, this stuff is just, it's really just disposable. It's very difficult to even take it apart, you know. The tabs all break off everything, and it's just junk. So I got to the circuit board. You know, there's not much I can do with this circuit board. I'm not really too good with electronics, so if it doesn't get fixed with, you know, contact cleaner, then chipmunks running all over. If it doesn't get fixed with, you know, some contact cleaner, then and it's beeping already. Oh, that's because the bucket's out. Let's put the bucket in it. Oh, it came on, so it's probably, I shouldn't even have this off like this. Alright, this is the on-off button. Yeah, this is not a good idea. You can get shocked doing this. Oh, the button works now. Before, I was fooling around with this before I took it apart, and the buttons were like locked up, and none of them worked. The timer stopped going on and off, but then the buttons like locked up. Right, there's the timer button. So the buttons seem to work now. Huh. I don't know, that's hard to believe. That's all it was dirty contacts, but I don't know. We're gonna have to run this. That's the timer button. The buttons seem to be working now. So I'm going to let this run for a while like this. Alright, so I've had it running for a little while now. Just 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Dripping water. And the control panel seems to be working now. That's on and off. Here's the timer. Yeah, anyway, all the buttons seem to be working now. But, you know, I'm gonna have to let this run, use it a couple of times. I don't want to sell it like this if there's something wrong with it. You know, it could be that's all it was, is the buttons were dirty. don't know. It's possible. It's funny, it's working perfect now. Alright, so yeah, I sprayed the buttons out 2 more times. See, they seem to be working now. So looks like it might rain here today, so I'm just gonna button this up. I'm just gonna put it away, and I'll test it again tomorrow. I'll run it a couple more times just to make sure it's working. Yeah, I don't like to sell stuff if I think there's something wrong with it. They do plan on selling this. They're trying to sell it. So it could be that's all it was, is just some dirty buttons. The buttons seem to all work now. So all I do is spray this stuff in there. They sell this at Walmart. If there's something wrong with the circuit board, you know, that's something I can't fix. I would just have to swap out the circuit board. I don't have too many dehumidifier parts here, so I do not have another circuit board. So that's about all I can. It's definitely a circuit board problem. I'm pretty sure of that. So I don't know, we're just gonna button it up and hope for the best. Alright, we got her all buttoned up. It's not too loose, I don't think it's gonna rattle or anything. Yeah, the tabs broke off this piece. There's still a screw in each corner on this. Anyway, let's turn it on. Hopefully that's all it was. Is it dirty circuit board, dirty buttons? Yeah, it's working now. Before I didn't show it before, but you know, the timer kept going on and off by itself, and after that then the buttons just locked up. I mean, I couldn't even, and none of them worked after that. I had to unplug it just to turn it off. But the buttons are all working now. There's the timer. So we're just gonna have to let it run and see what happens. Hopefully it won't do it again. Okay, so it's been running probably 15-20 minutes, and that's about all I'm going to do with it today. It seems to be working, so it says it's 80. The buttons all work now. I think that's all it was a dirty circuit board. But I'm going to put this away. I'll test it again tomorrow or the next day before I sell it. But you know, maybe that's all it was. It's dripping water pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to call this fixed for now. It seems to be working. So if I don't add anything to the description, then this was fixed. But you know, I'm going to try it again in a couple of days, tomorrow maybe. Alright, we'll see you next time.